We are so lucky that AI has emerged when it has, and that this ad tech model that we have online that is currently ruling the day is in danger, and that the information that we produce is set at a high value, which is what we are the best at. We are the best. Local news is the best at information. We are the closest to the ground of this is what happened, this is why it happened, this is when it happened, this is where it happened, this is how it happened. And Google doesn't employ journalists, and neither does OpenAI, and neither does Anthropic. But they want all of our stuff for at a bottom shelf price when we have top shelf information. Don't give it away. Don't make the same mistake that you did in 2000.
All that is true. I can't. I mean, that's my getting a outsider's view into publishing. That's my biggest takeaway was that, and I've said this a bunch of times to you, sort of behind the scenes, and as we work together on this, um, you are telling me that an information business at its core has so far fumbled the first part of the information revolution pretty badly. But it doesn't mean it's out, right? Like that's the whole point. It's like this is at its core an information business. And some people look at the news and see that these data researchers are getting millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to come and do the algorithm. It's like that becomes the excitement. And that becomes the perception that that's the focal of who controls this. And I will be the first to tell you, the source controls this. They are playing with the numbers way downstream. If and I this is a big part of how I think we are trying to have this conversation with local media, is they're the source. They have an outsized impact on in terms of opportunity in this information business. They just have to consolidate around the fact that this is an information business and this is what they do. I think it means there's going to be changes, but a lot of it comes from just perception and expectations. It's a ground down industry right now. The
Mm-hmm.
expectation is pretty pretty bad morale on the ground, to say the least. And I look at this and think we're at the very beginning of an information revolution and an industry that is rooted in information. This should be a party right now. This should be like a Cambrian explosion of ideas and new ways to do things. So when I look at this, that's how I look at it at this point. I've definitely heard all the reasons why we got what we got, but if I abstract it out one layer, I look at it simply. This is a principal information business at a time when information is incredibly valuable, incredibly dynamic, and we just have to wrap our not only our heads but wrap our businesses around that.
Yeah. I think